My name is Michael Jacobs, born in Ganawage, 1936. My mom was Annie Daibu, and my dad was Thomas T. Jacobs. And the photo I'm looking at now was I think it was a photo taken at a wedding in my grandmother's house. And the people in there are my sister, Waddy John, on the right. The two standing one is Lorraine Hemlock and Elizabeth Norton. They were first cousins. And the sister looking at the tablet is the sister of Edna Norton and Elizabeth Norton. And the brother there is Roger Norton. The woman with the glasses, I don't know. And they're sitting on the stairwell in my grandmother's house. I think that's where the wedding took place. That's about all I know about that picture. And that picture was a picture of me and on the left and my brother John on the right. He passed away last June. And that was taken somewhere along the creek. Not far from here. Around, I don't know whose house that is there. Somewhere near Carly. Michael. It's my granddaughter's house. So Carly Pessino's house. Just by the creek. Just a little south of there, yeah. And this picture here, I don't recognize except I think my mom on the far right. And the other ladies, I don't know. And I wouldn't know where that was taken. That was before my time. And this picture here in my grandmother's garden is a picture of my grandmother on the right and my aunt Gwazagi on the left. She always worked in New York and was married in New York. Made a family there, and she died there and she buried there in New York, somewhere in New York.
So this garden would be in New York?
No. That's here. She used to come visit. She used to come visit her mom. That was her mom.
Okay.
That was my aunt, yeah. And the lacrosse picture I'm looking at is that's an oldie, but I would recognize some people in there. The front, my dad is in front, sitting, would be 1, 2, 3. Third from the, what do we say that? He's right here.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. The third from the right, kneeling.
1, 2, 3, 4, maybe the fifth.
Fifth from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the fifth from the left. And next to him is Mickey Snow.
There or there?
Right there. Right there is Mickey Snow. And who else do I recognize? We'll go by that this way. Standing far right is Mr. Maillot. Jim Maillot. Jacques. They used to call him Jacques Maillot. Harry Maillot's dad. And after that, the rest, then coming toward your left, the tall man standing there was Mr. Jocks. Big six Jocks, they used to call him. I forget his first name. They used to call him by his Mohawk name. And I forget. I forget what his name was. And after him, third from the left is Mr. Daibo. I forget his first name, but they used to call him Tom Segota. Tom Segota. And the rest I don't know. And coming down, kneeling on one knee is Matty Deer. Then the third from the left is Joe Farmer. They used to call him Joe Farmer. Joseph Daibo. And that's about it. The rest I don't recognize. This picture here was taken in Brooklyn, New York, on the roof of the apartment, I guess, where they used to stay. My mom and it looks like my mom and my aunt. And they're holding the baby. That was my first cousin. He used to call himself Vincent Budd.
Vincent Budd.
Yeah. And that was, yeah.
This is our little family
Taken on the roof of where we live. And that was in Brooklyn. You know how I know? If you go back to that picture, behind them, Williamsburg Bank, because I used to stay in Brooklyn, no, and that's the only when you come out of the airport, wherever you stay, you look, used to have a clock on there. The clock is always lit. You know, you could see that's the highest building there,
That's them again.
and that's I guess my aunt, and the man standing next to him. I wouldn't know who he was, because my aunt was a single mom, the way I know. You know, maybe that was the father. No, I don't know. Yeah, this is Celia, and her boyfriend, and baby Vincent. Yeah, exactly. This picture's August 24, 1924. So that was before my time. I was born 1936. So the two ladies there, no idea. I have an idea. I don't know. I don't want to say, but they were sisters.
Well, then, if you have an idea, it's okay.
Josephine Montour. There was Josephine Montour and Nora Montour and Maddie Montour's mom. And the other one is their aunt. It's her sister, the two sisters. And I forget her name. And this is a picture taken. This is a picture taken in today's Joe Diome's yard, where Joe Diome's house is now. That's where we stayed. That was me holding the cat, or whatever he was, on the wall, sitting on the wall, and my sister's next to me, and my brother's standing. And the one sitting down is George Hemlock on the left, and Lorraine Hemlock on the right. So and Barry DeLille is far. Yeah. So there's Barry sitting down, Lorraine and George, John, what he's on, and me, Mike. And that was you could see Howard Station just above the hill, across the street, and next to it is my grandfather's house. This one here, that's the yellow house here.
So it's just outside the windows here.
Yeah, right there. See, that's the one I mean.
It's
Joe
still there?
Diome.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was the house. There was an old house there. We used to stay there.
Wow.
And that was taken from there. And this is a picture of the boys when they went to, after graduating here from, after the 8th grade, they didn't have any high school here. So they used to send them away. And this is a picture of them in Victoriaville, Quebec, at the college in Victoriaville. I think, what was the hockey player's name? Not number 9, number 4, Canadians. He just passed away not long ago. His wife still goes to the games, old.
What's his name? Here, let me search it.
Jean Beliveau.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And this picture taken here, the boys at school in Victoriaville. And at that time, John Beliveau was going to school there at the same time as them. I think he was a little bit older than them. You know, he was maybe 2 years older. I don't know, but from the back row, from left to right, would be Vincent Budd, Andrew DeLille, Paul Lahash, Gene Lahash, Matty Montour, Charlie Taylor, Oliver Montour, Richard White, Kenny Regis, and sitting down in front row, excuse me, is Tommy Lazar, Chester Albany, Leslie Bova, and Albert Stock, and Peter Rice, Ronnie LeClaire, Norby Rice, and Robert Jacobs. So that I recognize everyone because they're a little bit older than me, but maybe 4 years older than me. You know, I forget what year that was in the 50s. Dear Mother, I'm just dropping Mr. Thomas to let you know. Thomas T. Jacobs is all right. I just sent you this postcard because it is of us guys. So that was from Vincent. And that's marked in the back of the postcard.
Yeah.
I never read them, you know.
1947.
Oh, 47, yeah. Victoriaville, yeah. No, I see.
Just dropping a few lines to let you know that everything is all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. No email back then.
No. Okay, this photo here we're looking at doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Nothing whatsoever. No. This photo here, I don't know them, but just one man I know is the one standing in the back is Spivis Goodleaf, they used to call him. Irvin Goodleaf's Irvin and Randy's dad. The rest of the guys I don't know, and I wouldn't know if that was on the reserve. I wouldn't know. No.
That's okay.
They used to have a bakery
Yeah.
in town near the church. You know, maybe that could be there. I don't know.
Right.
But it was run by a
Looks like a
French. Could have been his son. I know the boss. These guys look like. I wouldn't know who they were. No,
That's okay.
but they look native.
Some of these are
And
really
these,
older.
yeah, these are older. Yeah, no idea. And this picture here, the same picture of Vincent at Victoriaville, playing hockey with the boys. I don't know the team, but there's only.
Detroit Red Wings. It says.
But that's in Victoriaville at the college.
Yeah.
And the only ones I know is Vincent and Chester. Chester Albany and Vincent Budd. The rest of the boys must be from somewhere else, no? Not native.
Old equipment, eh? Old looking equipment. Okay.
And this is a picture of my grandmother. Her name was Ganakuleta. She was a Marquis, but she married. My grandfather's name was Osidagete Jacobs. And her children, the oldest one was my aunt, was named Margaret Guagity. And that would be the mother of John Charles. And the baby, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know which one of my aunts is that. And that's a Cattery School picture of my brother, Johnny Budd. It's called Johnny Budd. He passed away. Be almost a year.
What age do you think this is?
That he would be. I don't know. Really.
Cattery's.
Yeah, Cattery School. That was over here. Where Step by Step used to be.
Oh, okay.
Where the your company used.
The Culture Center.
Yeah, where the cultural center
That's
was.
where that was? Okay.
The school was there, no? Okay. And that's the picture of the wreck of the Quebec Bridge.
You didn't have any family
Uh,
back then that worked on
the
it?
story was that my grandfather was working on there, but on that day, they were digging a well in the yard, and they didn't finish on the weekend. So they stayed that day
Wow.
to finish the well, and that's when that accident happened.
Wow.
I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard.
Story.
And that's a picture of my dad, right in the center, and girlfriends of his, I guess,
A few.
a few. It must be the family from his friends, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
But that's him right there in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice bow tie.
The only one I know is this one here. She married a Marquis. This is with Marquis' mom. That's her. Yeah, the rest I don't know. And another picture of the family. My grandma's family.
Montreal. Yeah.
That's taken
Catherine Street.
in Montreal. Yeah. And
Your grandma's right in the middle.
no, my grandma's here, standing in the back,
Oh, right there.
extreme left. Yeah,
Extreme
right. Standing right, and that would be one of my aunts she's holding, and one more I recognize, standing my aunt of mine, is on left, third from the left.
1, 2.
Yeah. And this could be my great grandma, you know, like her mom, you know.
There's some resemblance there. Yeah.
Yeah, and here I can recognize her. That's my aunt. That's John Charlie's mom. On the right side, you know, extreme right. Wedding picture. You know, I'm not sure, but I think his name was Louis Snow, a brother of my grandmother, and his wife. Her name was Mary Ann. Mary Ann. Her name is I wouldn't know,
The last one.
but that was his children were Violet and Jimmy. Violet, Annie, Mickey Snow, Angus Snow, Joe Snow, and that was his children. So this would be, his name was Louis. Louis Snow. She stayed right across the street.
Right across the street from here.
Yeah, right there.
Where that's not
Like
the
I knew
bakery. The old
No,
bakery's over there.
no, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
right here. The,
And like the red house.
where the restaurant, yeah.
Yeah,
It was a brick house. It was a nice house, eh? Then he took it down. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Another working on the bridge. I recognize my grandfather.
Right there.
Right there, yeah. And this was his brother.
Right down here.
Yeah, this was his name was Mike
Mike.
Wisse, yeah, and Peter Jacobs. Big Al's grandfather.
Big Al.
Big Al's grandfather he used to stay right there. Big Al, he passed away, yeah.
Oh.
And the rest of the boys, no idea. No idea.
Would you happen to know which bridge this is?
No,
No. Right?
no,
It looks like it's.
not too big, like a railway trestle, you know,
Is this Nova Scotia?
like a trestle. Maitland, Nova Scotia, yeah.
Does that ring any bells?
No, they traveled all over,
Yeah,
eh?
they worked all over. That's cool.
And that's a picture of my dad, Thomas T. Jacobs. His Kanyogea name was Ajadarune.
Ajatarune.
Ajadarune.
What does that translate to?
I've tried to get somebody to tell me, but nobody seems to know. It seems like he's coming to join.
Okay.
Ajadarane. No, Ajadar.
Okay.
Wagajadaran. I'm going to join.
Okay.
So Ajadarune. Maybe he's coming to join. No?
He's come to join
Yeah,
us or something.
yeah.
Okay.
Or Wamja, that means they took a picture of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
I can maybe ask the professors, the teachers,
yeah.
if they can help you.
Haja Darun. Yeah, he's coming to join. Haja Darun. Or he's going to join. Could be.
I'll put this
At
back
that
here.
time, they didn't have no camera, so I can't say that he's going to get his picture taken.
I'll put this right here.
Yeah. But that name there, Ate, he's a basket.
Mm.
And then they put that N-A, Ate, Terun, Ayande. Aterun. Ateruni means he's making a basket. But then Aterun Ayande, he's making, could be a little basket. He's good at making baskets.
Okay.
But, you know, that's the closest I come.
That's the last photo.
Okay. So,
What did you think?
all right.